Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
And 3, 2, 1. And we're back. And we just left the Crimson Caravan Company. They asked us to do a delivery. So, I guess that's what we'll go do. We got to get to the strip. I want to go after Benny. But I don't want... I want a little bit of time before I do it. I want to make sure there's not going to be another one of those Victor robots following me.
Sulik used to say
And maybe figure out... I'm trying to talk...
And an evil wolf. The one that wins is the one we feed.
I'm going to go see if I can figure out what it is I need here. You know, if there's somebody following me, I don't even know where I'm going. I don't. Alright. Gun runners. Camp McCarran. Gun runners. Gun runners. They're down here. Because I just... I want to make sure... Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Heal up. I gave her blood so she can heal me later, and I'll use a stim pack to make up the difference. Gun runners down here somewhere. Hello, Isaac.
I don't handle buying and selling for the gun runners. Talk to the robot in the kiosk near our factory.
Okay. So you work for him?
For around 5 years now. I handle the supply end of things, raw materials and stuff.
Okay. Who are the gun runners?
Makers of the finest high-grade weapons and ammunition in the wasteland. If you ever get your hands on a piece of sweet, deadly hardware, there's a good chance that it came from one of our factories.
Yeah. Hey, can I get a tour? I'd be interested in seeing you make guns. That'd be cool.
None whatsoever.
Oh.
Everything inside the fence is off limits, and the guards have strict orders to shoot to kill. A lot of our high-end weaponry comes from pre-war military schematics. If our competition got a hold of them, it'd be bad for business.
I understand. Who's in charge of the gun runners?
Out here, we don't have bosses. Me, the gunsmiths, and the guards all know what we're supposed to be doing. Working for the gun runners is a sweet job. None of us would dare screw it up.
Alright. Thanks.
Later.
Where do I... The robots can...
Hello, potential customer.
The robots sell...
Welcome, sir. Do you
yeah.
wish to purchase something?
I guess...
I am ready to process our transaction.
Yeah, thanks, robot. At least you're not trying to be human. I get it. You're all right. I just haven't had a lot of good luck with some of these robots lately. Wow, you got a lot of things. Esther. Oh. No, no, thank you. Batman. Gehenna. No. An H&K Cause. That's a shotgun. Okay. Mare's leg. 44 mag. That's pretty sawed off. That's kind of interesting. Medicine stick. 4570. Well, that's high caliber. What that is. Sleepy time. Silent. It's alright. Two-step goodbye. Oh, that's like a fist thing. Okay. Armored duster. Armored duster. Needs fixing. I bet it looks nice. Man, it's expensive though. Good lord. I got a couple things to sell. Hold on, robot. Hold on. Oh, I might have angered it. Oh, there we go. Alright. Hold on, robot. Goodbye. Hold on. Robot! Not you. Robot. There you are. We got some stuff to sell. I'm pretty sure I got some stuff I can sell. Plasma rifles. I got sunglasses. Maybe put them on. Assault carbine. Do I want this? Not really. I don't really need this double barrel shotgun either. I'll be honest. I got this thing, which seems to be better. Got all this leather armor I could sell. Okay. Let's go sell. Oh. Come here, robot. I want to sell to you. Robot. There we go.
Welcome, sir or madam.
Yeah. Show me what you got for sale. Plasma. Double barrel. I better keep that machete. Just in case. I mean, I ain't used it much. Assault carbine. Not so much. What else we got? Oh yeah, leather armor. Keep them sunglasses. Okay. And then, oh man. Okay. Weapons. Apparel. Armored duster. I know it's in bad shape, but I want to see what it is. Can you repair stuff? No. Goodbye. Can you repair stuff?
Can I help you?
Can you? No.
Later.
Bye. Let's see what this looks like. It ain't much worse than what I'm wearing. Sunglasses. Armored duster. Let's see what this looks like. Well. That's not terrible. That's really not terrible. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna wear this for a little bit. It kinda looks like it's got like metal on it, so it kinda looks like I don't know. Kinda like it. Alright, let's go. Stay out of that. That I don't know what that is. Alright, where is Camp McCarran? Way down here. Alright, so we gotta go south more. Can I go around this I think I can go. It's broken over here. I can swing through here. I can slip through here. What we got here? Farm? Man, actual farms. NCR sharecropper farm. Why did you guys go all the way around that way? Where's that dog? Dog! Oh, here it comes. Let's keep walking around, I guess. This general direction. Ain't got much of a guard. Is everybody dead here? Don't step on. Walk around them. Don't step on the plants. Like they're having a hard enough time trying to get anything to grow. All right. Now where am I? Take a right. I gotta deliver a message to this guy here. I'm telling you, we're gonna walk in here. Welcome to Las Vegas. Well, is this the... Hello? Reinforced gate to New Vegas Strip. Alright, we're coming. Let's go deliver this. We're here. Let's get this delivered. McCarran Field. Karen Field. Alright. Where's this fella that I'm looking for? You can depend on me. Dr. Hildern. He might be able to teach Delilah something too. That is a good point. Hello? Hello? What are you pointing at?
It's been a long tour. All I can think about now is going back home.
You're not worth a darn, are you? Alright, Pip-Boy says she marked it, I guess, on my map. He must be inside here. McCarran I don't know what that says. Airport? Next an airport. Hello? Oh man, that's really bright. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Glad you're with us.
Okay. Okay, do you... Where's the... Hello? Hello? Excuse me. Excuse me, sir.
I'm usually good with faces, but I don't think I've seen you here before. What brings you to Camp McCarran?
Well, I'm looking for the... here to provide support. Well, not really. I'm up for hire if you need some extra manpower. How are things going for you around here? I only guess. Terrible.
Could be better, I'll say that much. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. It's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan.
Did you happen to ask them if they wanted to be annexed? Did you? Where's that leave you?
Now we're trying to secure the strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime...
Well, then maybe you should
General
take care of the dam.
Offensive maneuvers, because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side
General
of the river,
Oliver.
planning.
So General Oliver is the reason why you guys are accomplishing nothing. You know what? You come in here and you guys want to be a part of the Mojave. You want us to join you. You want the Mojave to become a part of the NCR. And what do? What do? You spread yourselves out and then do nothing. Because do you think? Now, I was told, I remember a story when I was a kid about a raider woman who had a house that walked on chicken legs. Are you afraid that's what's going to happen here? New Vegas is going to stand up and walk away? Is that why you got to be here? Why don't you take care of the one thing that you need to take care of that's going to be there no matter what? Because this place ain't going away. Why don't you go take care of the Legion at the dam? Get that problem solved. And then come back. And then what's in your way? Nothing. But no, you're idiots. You're spread out all over the place doing nothing. So what's going on? Who's getting hurt? Do I need to go help some people? I'll do that. Not for your sake, but for the people that you refuse to help.
Everything was going according to President Kimball's plan at first. We met minor resistance from local troublemakers. But our two main objectives are still contested. Mr. House controls the Strip, and he won't so much as meet with our ambassador.
There you go.
We're holding Hoover Dam.
They don't want to join you.
The Legion is positioning itself to overrun it. If it falls, so will New Vegas. We'd be forced to withdraw.
I mean, I don't know that I want to tell you this because then you might be smart enough to figure it out. But since you are in the business of basically forcing New Vegas to join you, and that's what you want to do, why don't you make sure you control the dam 100%? And then you can control New Vegas too. Because if the dam falls, New Vegas falls. If that's what you're saying, then you already got the solution. Yeah, you seem calm given that things are as bad as you seem to trying to be led on they are. I mean, they're this bad because you're making them that bad.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
Things mostly quiet between here and the dam.
Unfortunately, no. In fact, the word from the ranger stations has been especially concerning lately. Sounds like they've run into overwhelming resistance, and supplies just aren't reaching them. It's been so bad, I asked Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope to look into it, and see how it is that things could be so fouled up there.
Okay. What's your... What exactly are you doing here? Trying to make sure New Vegas doesn't run away?
It's our main base. We took it because it lets us keep an eye on the Strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada. Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here.
What exactly is it you need? What is in New Vegas that you guys think you need it? That there's a lot of supply. What supplies? Have you offered to trade with them instead of forcing them? I'm starting to really not like you guys even more. Am I up for hire? Am I here to provide support? I'm up for hire. I'm not supporting you. You can pay me. Maybe I'll do something. Depends on what it is.
There are a lot of things I can't spare troops for right now. If you can help us, we can definitely pay you for your work. You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
The fiends. Any other problems?
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. so somebody's getting the word out.
I see. So you got a spy in your midst. You have a Legion prisoner. And the fiends, well, Delilah keeps talking about how they do lots of drugs and the raiders that are coming from the that vault 3, you said. So who are the alright, fine. Who are the fiends?
As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return. Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend on them, and they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen.
You mean like me, right? Well, I don't really want to walk into that at the moment. That's something that you probably can handle with your frickin' army. Let's talk about something else. You want me to make a Legion prisoner talk? I'm not sure what I can do that you can't.
I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent, but I think she's hit a wall. Talk to her if you like. See if she has any use for you. Her office is right above mine, but I think she might be interrogating right now. So she'd be upstairs on the other side of the building.
Hey, and you know what? I'll look into who's leaking your NCR intelligence.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements, and it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
I don't understand why you have a military and you don't handle military operations. Like a sweep and clear of a bunch of raiders. Yeah, some of your troops are going to die. I mean, you need to prioritize. You've got enemies on all sides. You're trying to annex people who don't want to be annexed, which I do not agree with. And there's an army on the other side of this river, dam, whatever, that you need to get rid of. Why are you not just putting all your forces there and securing your supply lines? And that's it. And then you take them out. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Bye.
I mean, can't they build a catapult? Lob mini nukes over the river and blow these guys up? I mean, spend some money at the gun runners, buy some mini nukes, go lob them over the river with a catapult thing, giant slingshot, mini nuke launchers. What's in here? Hello? Are you the doctor?
Hello.
No, you're not.
I'm busy at the moment, but I can talk.
Okay. What is this place? Where's the doctor?
This? The OSI lab. We don't get many
OSI?
visitors.
What the
The
heck's...
smell puts people off, I think.
What's an
Nobody
OSI?
ever said science would smell clean and fresh. Anyway, you get used to it if you give it some time.
Are you a scientist?
I know I don't sound the part. Get raised by Brahmin ranchers and you never lose the twang. Drives Hildern crazy. But I know every inch of the power grid from Hoover Dam to Shady Sands. That's what we do here. Try to optimize the power output from the dam. Some of the others are working on an agricultural project, but truth be told, they aren't making much progress. Not yet, anyway.
You've got more power. I turned your thing on for you. Helios 1, that's the name of it. So, what's your role here? What are you?
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
Are you trying to tell me that... Alright. Sure. Sure. What do you need help
What?
with?
No, that'd be up to the administrator, Hildern. He's back there in his office. Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. Plenty of mercs go in to see him, though.
Mercenaries, what for?
I can't say. We're not supposed to talk about the research. Not the details. If you're interested, I'm sure he'd see you.
Alright, goodbye.
Nice to meet you. If you need anything, I'm almost always in the lab.
Alright. I don't think I need anything. Are you Hildern? Hello?
Hello.
Dr.
Pleasure to
Hildern.
meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
Actually, I have an invoice for you from Alice McLafferty. You owe her some money.
From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right away.
You do that.
Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
I got a few questions first.
Oh? What might those be?
What does OSI stand for?
The Office of Science and Industry. It's a
Okay,
rather expensive
alright.
topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you.
Maybe.
Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters, medicine, engineering, biology.
But you don't want
The
to
dam,
share.
For instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the West. That's only one responsibility of this office.
You said you're the director.
Director of the entire OSI? Me? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to plant seditious ideas in my head. No, I direct our Eastern operations.
Oh.
I've been responsible for squeezing unprecedented levels of power from the dam. I'm also confronting the problem of food production in what little spare time I have, but I've found some promising leads.
You're doing all these things yourself.
Yes, with the assistance of my team, of course.
And you have a food shortage. Let me guess, because you overextended yourself and you're not getting supplies.
Not yet, but our government understands the value of proactive thought. Our studies project an imbalance between production and consumption. Or, for a layman such as yourself, not enough food, too many mouths to feed. Mass starvation in a decade or so.
Plant more crops. What other responsibilities do you have?
We aid some programs the Republic has sponsored involving sharecropper farms in the area. But those haven't panned out too well from what I hear. There have been complaints about the amount of water we're supplying. But those are just excuses for lack of diligence, I'm sure.
Oh, and I bet you walked right out there and went to go see, whether or not everything is dry or if it's... I walked through there. They don't look like they got too much water. I will say there wasn't anybody around. I will give you that. They may not be being very diligent. But I don't know that they have too much water. You didn't even bother to try to check on the water supply. That probably solves your whole problem right there. Just water. There's a whole lake of it over there. Do you control the dam from here?
Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize its output. You have no idea how difficult it is to provide power to an entire nation. Fortunately, we also have the Helios 1 facility. One of our external contractors recently got the station up and running.
That was me.
His name was something like
No.
or marvelous.
No. He did not. No, that was me. I fixed Helios 1.
I see. Of course you did.
I did. You son of a... What do you think of the NCR's chances against the Legion?
To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting to Colonel Shu, and I expect him to leave the science to me. Too many people have opinions on things they know nothing about. And the more ignorant they are, the more opinions they have.
That's some other questions.
Oh? What might those be?
I guess that's it.
Yes. Goodbye.
Goodbye. You know what? Cybernetic surgery standard. I already have cybernetic surgery.
I heard there are rad scorpions that can get as big as a trailer.
I know.
Ew.
I
It gives me
know.
creeps just thinking of it.
I know. I'm well aware of your rad scorpion fear. Alright, so let's... I delivered the thing. Wait, restrooms. Oh. I'm supposed to be looking for inaccessible. Hello? Somebody got something set up in here. Like a radio stuck to the back of one of these things or something. That they're telling everybody what you guys are doing. Hello? Jeez. Can't even get toilets that work in here. Hello? Hi.
What is it?
I don't know.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
Really? What do you do here?
Officially, I'm in charge of Bravo Company. But since General Oliver has Bravo and most of our forces here garrisoned, I'm free to do other things. So I work with Colonel Shu on logistics, patrols, supply lines, reinforcements, that sort of thing.
Well, you should do a better
Lately,
job.
It's been less about that, and more about figuring out how that information is getting leaked to raiders. It's a big base with a lot of...
You sure
untrained
you're not
soldiers.
doing it?
They get stir crazy. Hard to separate the malcontents from the actual culprit.
Yeah. Yeah, you wanted me to help you with that.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here.
Well, I don't exactly
Whoever
go
our
under the
role is
radar.
slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
Really? Fine, where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
Alright. Goodbye.
Later.
Sniper nest location. Steel.
Okay, stealth mode on.
I don't think I need the sniper nest location. I don't need that. No. Why would you... Why would this even exist? Oh. You can't get... Why does this exist? Why does that even exist? Why would you put that there? And then put a big barrier in... Let's go upstairs. I'm supposed to smack somebody around, make them talk. You.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
Oh. In here, huh? Hello. Yeah. You Boyd?
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Yeah, I am. Who are you?
Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay.
Where's your name
My
tag?
name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base.
Yeah.
I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be.
I'm not sure you're in the right line of work. You need any help?
Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for.
What's that?
We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion, from Caesar on down, will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them.
Beanbag rounds.
Guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Yeah? It's your job. Why don't you just beat him senseless?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet?
No.
Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There are some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR.
You're darn right
Plus,
I'm not.
for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
So you want me to do what you can?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
I don't really give a crap about prisoners of war if they're Caesar's Legion. They aren't exactly good people. And I've seen what they do, so... yeah, let's do this.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.
Okay. Is this glass or something?
Long time no see, Silus.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just...
You know what? Let's see if I can... I'd like to show her how it's done, if I can. Let's see if I can just talk him out of it. Alright.
Thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it.
Where's Delilah?
It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus, if you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
What? Where did you... Alright, we're gonna talk to this guy first. Let's be a little bit more charismatic. I'm gonna read this magazine. Hey, buddy.
What an ugly little worm you are.
Aww.
What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from?
Aww. Did you read a thesaurus when you was younger? Oh, isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? I think you're confused. I'm with the excrement right now.
You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order.
You would have died. Well, you must miss giving orders now that all your men are dead.
Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
Really? Sounds like, to me, you were just too gutless to follow his Caesar's orders. Sound like a coward.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room.
Oh, really?
Is something the matter, Silus? You look upset. Here, maybe you'd better step out for a moment. You've upset him.
Aw, poor baby.
Your friend is a miserable fucking degenerate.
I don't know. I thought he seemed like a nice guy.
He likes
If
me.
he were on the other side of the river, I'd have him torn apart by dogs.
Aw.
That's a long walk, Silus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
Your tactics are a joke.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Both of you can rot.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
Yeah, I think he does. Hi. Remember me?
We don't have anything to discuss, worm.
Worm. But I want to know how a coward can attain the rank of Centurion.
Coward? I've faced odds that would make your NCR soldiers wet themselves.
Really?
I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was they who feared me. But suicide is a
your
weak death
face.
on the battlefield. It says to your enemy that you fear capture. It says if you're caught, you can be broken.
So you're unafraid to cut any throat but your own. And if you can't go through with it, you look even weaker. Yeah, I like this one. So you were unafraid to cut any throat but your own.
You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal self-appointed dictator?
Ooh.
I didn't work my way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. Caesar's losing it. I believe that.
Oh.
He's been shutting himself in his tent. Privately, he complains of headaches. Whatever it is, it's affecting his ability to lead.
Yeah. So maybe I should just keep listening.
Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Another of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command? He has an operative planted in this very base, but does he use his agent to rescue me? No. He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left me to rot.
Who's the operative?
I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my cantery.
I don't believe you. You're lying. You know who he is.
Then you're a fool. That man reports to Caesar on what I do here. The Legion isn't going to take me back. My only hope is to escape and disappear. But if I escape and he reports it, they'll hunt me down as long as I live.
Well, then maybe...
It served me to report him as much as it served you.
Would it? See? Don't you feel better now that you've divulged all those state secrets?
I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place.
They're not
Nothing
gonna.
I could tell you would do anything to stop that. Get away from me.
I bet she can't get through the door because all my people are in the way. I'll just go out. Boy, he told me a bunch of stuff.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
So, have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious?
I don't know.
I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Well, who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out. Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
Okay. What else can you tell me about Anders?
I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in and get out quietly. Colonel Shu would really be the person to talk to.
Yeah. Tell me about the break-ins.
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today.
The control tower.
But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
You be willing to give me the control tower access key so I can check it out?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communications equipment.
Communications equipment.
If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
You said there's been thefts.
Not the kind of things you like to see go missing.
Oh.
No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched his possessions a dozen times. Nothing.
Interesting. I'll keep an eye out for your missing supplies.
Good. The
You're
more
paying
guns
me.
you can recover, the more I'll be able to use to shoot Contreras for being inept.
Well, yeah. Okay. Alright.
Yep. See you around.
Alright, guys. Come here. Huddle up. So, here's the deal. Oh. Gotta put all my weapons back. Alright, so here's the deal. I think what we can do is we camp out and check out this control tower. I don't even know where it is. We camp out, check out the control tower when it gets dark. See who goes in there, who's in there, because that's probably the person radioing Caesar's Legion what's going on. So, yeah, I think that's what we do. Sounds simple enough. Wait till it's dark, see if somebody goes in. When they do, you go in after them. Alright? Catch them in the act. That guy wanted to talk. He wants out of the Legion. He just needed somebody to convince him to do so. And I guess they got some stolen supplies around here somewhere. We gotta figure that out. Alright. Tell you what. Let's go find this control tower. And then just camp out somewhere. I'll see you guys later. Or not later. Just come on. Let's go. I don't think the tower... I bet it's out here. Ugh. No. Maybe. Well, we'll just hunt for it. We'll just have to hunt for it. Still solving all the NCR's problems, you know that? They could solve all their problems if they just go and do it. They shouldn't be spreading themselves out. If they would secure just supply lines from the NCR to the dam, take that over, they still could, once that's done, once the Legion's gone, they'd still be able to control all this. They just walk back down, they're idiots. Maybe that's a good thing. Otherwise, they'd have probably taken this place over by now. Let's go find a control tower.